This video is very special for me because this video is being recorded by my 12-year-old daughter Rabani, who is behind the camera and who has done this entire setup, the lighting and everything. So I will read a couple of words from the book Confusion No More by Shri Ramesh Balsekar. What the saint actually means by his words, "On him we shall rest our fears and cares," is that whatever is at any given moment is precisely what is supposed to happen according to the cosmic law. Accepting this means resting our fears and cares on him who is the ocean of bliss and cheer. We do not like the short legs of the duck, but they cannot be lengthened even with considerable discomfort to the duck. The same thing applies to the long, ugly legs of the crane that we do not like. Similarly, we have to accept our own imperfections as right and proper in the larger perspective, which we may not quite see as such. And then finally he says, the beautiful aspect of such a wider vision is that it restrains our tendency to constantly conceptualize and to compose and judge the what is in the present moment, and thus becomes conducive to a surrender to the totality and its natural functioning. What we see as imperfections in nature is the functioning of the wholeness, and it is governed by the cosmic law, the law that the limited finite human mind cannot make sense of. All this human can do is to accept what is, or the cosmic law, but the limited mind cannot make any sense of it. So when we see imperfections in the world, in ourselves, those imperfections are created by our own fragmented minds. So when the mind unites, the vision becomes total. And in total vision, there is no discrimination between right and wrong, good and evil, ugly and beautiful. Everything is just accepted the way it is. And this is the beauty of this message. It is not that we have to see things through a particular perspective. We just have to see things totally. And in that seeing itself is the surrender. So you see, no effort has to be made to surrender or to try to see things a particular way. Just observe things the way they are happening, which includes the subject's inability to accept the things the way they are. So it's not that the subject has to take a particular stand. The subject does not have to filter the perception. In fact, the subject itself becomes the object in that vision, in the total vision. So there is no narrowing of the vision. That is what Ramesh is trying to say here. So everything that operates according to cosmic law is beautiful, is perfect, is this seamless whole. It is only the mind which is conditioned to see things in the subject-object split, which discriminates, which labels, and which creates a story around things. And usually the story is what things should be or should not be. So the mind wants that things should go according to its perception, its ideas. But nature has its own way. And the nature does not care what the mind thinks. Because nature sees mind as a part of itself. And cosmic law is nothing but God's will. So I guess we will end this video here, and thank you, Rabani, for this video.